Hello students, welcome back to our video tutorials on exploring AutoCAD software for drafting and design. Actually, we are in continuation with our exercises, hands-on exercises of 2D drawings. We have up to now we have some exercises we did. We created, remember, first exercise in the form of template, second exercise as square, some complex shape as third exercise, and fourth exercise of some polygon, a fifth exercise as something like pentagon, and some hexagonal shape as sixth exercise. We are continuing with the same exercises. Moving to our software, these are the things which we have done: square, complex shape, pentagon, circle, polygon, hexagon. Now after that we have seen also some rectangular exercise also to create just A2 size layout. In continuation with going to manual, continuing with exercise number 8. See, this is something interesting beyond your what you call that commands with creating some shapes. We are here in this exercise doing some title block with the help of some modifying commands or special commands to create a title block with details. Let me show you that how to create title block like this. You know title block how it will be, where it will be, bottom right side corner. You all have done this and already it's printed also, you have seen, but how to create that with the help of lines, right? Generally with the help of line command you can just do it in a simple way, but I'm using some special commands so that to get more explore towards your software, right? I'm using commands called xline commands. Xline is nothing but lengthy lines, right? You'll see, just see thoroughly. It's a simple exercise, not big deal. In the same previous exercise AutoCAD file itself I'm doing command xline. See, coming to this command, typing XLINE or simple XL, enter. Now it is asking specify a point or, see this here, specify a point or horizontal, vertical, something, etc., etc. Right now what I'm doing is H, enter, right? Cap H, enter. That means have you see this difference? I have on my screen, you can see a big horizontal line with infinite distance with only one small square cursor pick box, right, which is moving. Now we have to take specify through point, at which point we have to keep this. With the mouse, take the line to the rectangle bottom right corner point and select it, enter. See, I am taking this with small square pickup box, zooming here at this particular place. I am picking, you can see green box, endpoint it's picked. Just click the left button of the mouse, right? I have placed it there, right? I can see, I can still see one more line which is moving where I can place another time, but still we need only one. I'm pressing enter such that the command ends. See, that is the line which I have drawn. You can see a big line. Now zoom all, that is at the bottom here somewhere. Next is offset. Offset is one of the modifying command. Offset means taking something from one distance to another distance to a particular length. It's something like creating parallel lines or parallel things of the same kind of drawing. See, specify offset distance 10. It will specify offset object of the offset. See how I will do this. Command offset. You can see here offset, enter. It is asking, see, specify offset distance. How much distance in the manual? 10. See, I am just typing 10, enter. Now you can see here select objects to offset. Select objects to offset means, see this what you have done with mouse and newly appeared small square pickup box. You can see small square pickup box. Select the drawn horizontal XL line, drop to the side of top for one more copy of XL line. See, select the drawn XL line horizontal with the help of mouse. Take this pickup box, come onto the line, just click the mouse, it is selected. Now we have to take your mouse towards upside of the line drawn already and just click one more left button. You can see it, the same line I had copied to the above with some offset distance. The same thing here written. Repeat this pick and drop of Excel line for 5 times. For 5 times means this is the title box which we have. How many we have to get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, already we have done one. Two, 3, 4, 5. Enter. The command ends. See, you can see this. We have drawn some horizontal lines. Now next command is Excel. Now specify a point means we are using vertical now. Through point means with the mouse take the line to the bottom right corner. Some way to draw these vertical lines. So next command is same Excel. Enter. Specify a point. Specify a point means what it is written here. With the help of mouse take the line to the rectangle bottom right corner point and select it. Bottom right point. See, I'm looking for end point. Right, bottom right point. Oops, I'm sorry. Excel command enter vertical V enter. Now V point. I'm selecting bottom right corner. Enter. See, there is one vertical line infinite at the bottom right corner. Now offset. As we did offset here, we have to do offset. What are the offset distances we have to do for the vertical towards the left side means see this 1, 2, 3, 4. So how to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Offset 50. Select offset with the mouse and newly appeared small square pickup box. Select the drawn vertical Excel line. Drop to the left side. One more copy of Excel line. Repeat this pick and drop for Excel for 4 times. 50. Offset. Enter. Specify distance. Previously we have entered 10. Now it is 50. Enter. We have got small new pickup box. Selecting this vertical line. This is right side. This is left side. I am picking towards left side and dropping it. 1. Same selection. 2. Same selection. 3. Same selection. 4. Enter. See, I have done 4 times. Now this is the box at the bottom right corner. How it can be made like this? See, that can be made like this with the help of few more commands, modifying commands, important commands. Trim. What do you mean by trim? Trimming is nothing but cutting the sharp edges. Whatever the extension there, we can cut the sharp edges or extension length. Right? Select objects. With the help of mouse, select the vertical Excel lines at right side corner of the rectangle. Trim. With the help of mouse, small square bars appeared. Select the horizontal Excel lines beyond previously selected vertical Excel line. You are understanding what I am telling? See, trim. See, let me show you practically. Trim. Command enter. What it is asking? Select objects. Select objects means, see this, with the help of mouse select the vertical Excel lines at right side corner of rectangle. Right side corner. One vertical line I have selected right side corner. Just enter. Now after entering that, see again it is asking with the help of mouse small square box appeared. Select horizontal Excel lines beyond previously selected vertical lines. See, once I selected, I have this, it's got dotted and I have got new small square box. Now see here, trim. I am taking this small square box. You can see close. When I click this, it's gone. Click, click, click towards all the right side. enter. See, that means I have trimmed all the extra lines which are beyond our drawing space area of this box, rectangle box. See, all are trimmed. Same way you can trim all others. See, what are the trims we have to suppose to? Left side, top side, bottom side. So I will apply the same command again. See, clear, trim, enter. First, select objects means, see, to which border you are supposed to trim that extra lines. So that border has to be selected. Previously I have selected right extreme vertical line and I have trimmed horizontal. Now I am selecting extreme left, enter. Now I have to trim extra on the left side. See here, I am coming here, clicking. Second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, all are gone. They are trimmed within the limits of our these two things. Finally, our intention is to create this shape. Hope you are understanding. Now here again, with respect to this line, horizontal, these things are to be trimmed. With respect to this line, these things are to be trimmed. So same command again, trim, enter. Select the border line to be trimmed. Boundary to be trimmed means this line, enter. Now what is that? Beyond extension lines with respect to this line is nothing but vertical line, this one, second, third, fourth. See, there are two lines here, rectangle and vertical. I'm going beyond, clicking on this, enter, finished. Of trimming vertical extension line beyond our title block boundary. Same command again. This is the boundary of your title block, selected, enter. Now we have small square pickup box, extra lines, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, you can see at the bottom almost all we are having a title block with more boxes, but actually our shape it should be first line clear, second line clear, third two parts, fourth two parts, fifth four parts. But we are having all rows four parts. How to do? Right? There is one more special technique of using this trim command. Right? Previously we have selected border first, pressed enter and trimmed the remaining things. Now here, without selecting the border, you can directly trim in between some spaces. How to do that? Just same command, trim, trim. Now we have to press double enter, enter 1, enter 2. See, now what it do is, if I take my pick up small one into the gap which I have to trim, you can see it just erasing only the part which is inside. As per now drawing, this all to be cleared. Same command, select, select, clear, next. One more time, second time, third time. You can see two rows are clear now as per our requirement. Next, third row, we have to keep this line and we have to remove this. Same command, tr, double enter, one enter, second enter. Select this, this. Same here, fourth row is 2. 1, 2. Now you can see last row is 4 parts, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have done. Press enter, zoom all. You can see our drawing sheet with title block with 5 rows, 1, 2, 3. Each one is of 10 mm distance. Right? What is the dimensions you are supposed to do of title block? We will see this next. See, next one is text. See, text is nothing but, see, we have to write something in the title block. So what are the things to be written? Institution name, department, name of students, class of student, hall ticket number. You can write here these 5 things. In the first row, institution name, department of so and so, name of the student, class of the student, hall ticket number. See, you know this how to use this text command, enter. Specify starting point. Starting point is nothing but first row. See this simple. Endpoint. Height 8, enter. Angle 0, enter. What we are supposed to write? Annamacharya Institute of Technology and Sciences. Sir, it's big than our title block. Just don't bother. Just type it, double enter. Right? You can see big. Right? What you are supposed to do when it is big? Actually, you know we are offset 10, but it is 8 height. It's something better. Now, if you want to break it, you can break it and keep it bottom. Now, if you don't want to break it, just select this, double click on this. We'll get properties, text edit. You can select technology and sciences. Oh, oops. Right click, properties. See, when you right click with properties, we will get a dialog box with open height. If you reduce its height, let's see, it may reduce 2 feet into our space area. I'm reducing 6. Enter. Still it's not. So I'm pressing 5. Enter. Still it's not. 4. Enter. 4.5. Enter. If you want to make it fit, 4.8. Enter. See, like this you can do many number of edits. Next, Department of Mechanical. Everything we are going for 5 around. Same command, text, enter. Specify start point. Height 5, enter. Angle 0, enter. Department of Mechanical Engineering. So, sorry, you belong to civil, right? And double enter. Name of the student, same command, text, enter. Starting point, height 5, angle 0, double enter. One more line, class of student, same text, enter. Specify starting point, I am writing here. Height 5, angle 0, what I am supposed to write? Class of student. Double enter. Right? And next one more, what I am saying, hall ticket number. Same command, text, enter. Specify starting point here. Height 5, angle 0. What I am supposed to write? Hall ticket number. Double enter. Now this is something which is done in ready-made. If you want to do yours, simple, you can write your number, class, just select this one, right click, you can use properties, right? If not, there is one more command called, see here, text edit. Text edit, press enter, select whatever the text you want to edit, this, then you can see it's highlighted. Class of the student means you can write here first BTech, second semester, double enter. This is zoom all. See, we have completed title block, right? After completing title block, see, we are supposed to do dimensions. Dimensions of what? Right? As usual, remember, same title block dimensions, how it should be, at what length it should be. Dimension, enter. specify starting point, specify endpoint, second endpoint, distance 20. I'm sorry, I picked some other wrong point. Same way again, dimension, enter, specify starting point, end point, second point, distance 20, enter. You can see 200, same dimension for vertical, starting point, ending point, zooming them, picking for end point, distance 20. These are the two dimensions which we have done. If you have to dimensions for each distance, right, you can also do that. This is the same thing which you have given dimension horizontal, dimension vertical. After all this, you can just select these two things, take them into dimension layer. See, text also you can select this multiple selection. I am show you how to do that. Click on this, it's selected. You can see this blue. Keep pressing on control button and select second one. Third one, fourth, fifth. Take all these to text layer. See, it's something looking like as it is your drawing sheet. See, if you switch off this grid, go to layout, can you see here inside it's looking like a drawing sheet within a white paper. So that is all about your exercise. Next exercise which we have done in this video, is exercise number, I think it's 8, title block. You have used modified commands. Interesting to use how to modify. Select the boundaries, trim it, write typing text as per our height requirement, changing them into layer. We'll continue rest exercises in the coming videos. Thank you.